And I love you.
And I loved you then. And I didn't want to leave.
The thing is, I remember when you gave me that letter, and I remember reading it, and I never for once thought, wow, we're going to get a divorce. Like, that thought never crossed my mind, because I wasn't willing to even consider that option.
Yeah.
And I knew that you loved me.
Yeah.
And I knew that as long as I was willing to do what it took to make you happy, that we'd be fine. And so I did.
And I wasn't like being a diva.
No,
I
you
wasn't
weren't.
being
You weren't at all.
greedy. I wasn't trying to like say, if it's not my way, it's the highway. Like, I wasn't being
No,
a
you
jerk.
weren't. You weren't at all.
I knew that it wasn't working what you were doing, and
I wasn't listening, and it was the only way you could get my attention.
And it wasn't only for me too. Like, I was seriously considering about how like the kids were being raised by me only, and how they didn't have clothes that they needed. They didn't have baby things that they needed. I was about to have a baby, and I didn't have 90% of the things that I needed to have a baby, because guess what?
We sold them all.
We sold them all in a yard sale.
Right.
So I was desperate. I was seriously desperate and thinking, I don't know how this is going to work. So you volunteered, and you got that job.
Yep. Got hired right on the spot.
And it was the best. That was the change. That was the turning
point. Absolutely.
That was the turning point when you were like, I have to be more responsible.
Yep. I have to grow up.
It's time to grow up, basically.
I can't keep doing what I just want to do because I want to do it. I have to bite the bullet and get a job.
And part of that was me saying, I'm not going to let you do whatever you want to do from this point on, because now you have 2 kids and you got to deal with the consequences of it.
I didn't have 2 kids at the time, but about did.
Yeah.
It was close.
It was only a couple months after you got that temple job that we had Corbin.
You're right. But it was, and it was a good job.
And you loved it.
Honestly, I feel like I fall in love with any job that I have.
Well,
like let me rephrase that. Like, I can find joy in any job. I'm never going to be like, oh, I love going to work.
Yeah.
But I can be like, I have to work. That's not cool. Like, I hate this, but I at least have fun while I'm there.
Well, and I think a huge part of that was all of a sudden you had a paycheck. And it was a good one.
That felt really good.
You got a real paycheck. Yeah. And you were like, holy cow, what have I been doing with my life?
I was like, hey, this is really good.
And it keeps coming.
And it just keeps coming.
As long as you work, it keeps coming. And with sales jobs, that did not happen.
Yep.
As long as you worked, that didn't guarantee a thing.
That's right. And I really liked that job too.
Man, I feel like I'm going through all of these emotions all over again. Not to the extent by any means. Like,
kind of like in fast forward, like you're watching the movie.
Yes, but I'm like crying with my own emotions, and with laughing. My own memories. You know, like that. It was a hard time.